Alright guys, you've asked me to make a video on how and when I fish this little bomber square A. As far as when I start to throw it, as we're heading into springtime, water temps are mid to upper 40s and rising. I'll start to throw it. I'll continue to fish it throughout the year, but when the water temps are back in the mid to upper 40s and falling, I stop. Like right now it's 51 degrees, so I'll probably still throw this bait for another few weeks or so. But when you get in that mid to upper 40s, at least on this lake, the square bill bite just completely dies off. Even now it's not that great. And I'll still pick a few off here and there, but it's not like it was a month ago. So mid to upper 40s, I put it away for a while. But every time I'm at this lake, I'll never leave this lake without hitting that chunk rock first. There's always bass sitting on that chunk rock, so definitely always have a square bill tight on and hit that rock anytime you guys see it. So as far as the gear that I like to use, I like a 7-foot. It's a medium heavy Shimano Crucial crankbait rod. It's got a nice soft tip. I like 14, 17 pound Suffolk Siege most of the time. It's a mono line. I prefer mono when I'm cranking that chunk rock. I feel I get out of my snags a whole lot easier using that mono. So, like I said, 14 to 17 pound Suffolk Siege most of the time. I've gone up to 20 before. I've gone down to 8 before. It just depends how deep the rock is and what I want to do with the bait. When I go down to that 8 and 10 pound test, I use the same rod, but in a medium action. So it's still a crankbait rod, still a Shimano Crucial and all that, but a medium action when I go down 8 to 10 pound test. As far as the reel goes, this is a Bass Pro Shops Rick Lund Signature Series reel, 5:4 to 1. That's a gear ratio I prefer, 5:4 to 1. As far as the bait color goes, I pretty much look at the water clarity, sky conditions. That's how I pick my color. It's kind of overcast right now. Water's pretty stained up, so I'll go with something bright like the Chartreuse Blueback. We got clear skies, water clears up a little bit, I'll go with something more natural like a shad pattern. So just kind of look at the sky conditions, your water clarity, and pick your color. But the bass will tell you guys if you got the right color or not. When they choke this bait, I know I'm on the right color. When they're just hitting that back hook, I'll swap it out. So let the bass tell you guys, the best color to tie on. So as far as how I fish it though, when you got chunk rock like this, and you can feel it with your bait, or you can look at your graph. The rock that you guys see here, it doesn't come out but another 6 or 8 feet, like I said, from what you guys see. So to get the most out of your cast, you want to parallel that rock. So throw it out. And I'll start with my rod tip up. Make sure that I'm always making contact with that rock. As I feel it come off the rock, I'll start to lower my rod tip to make sure that I'm always making contact with the rock, with the bottom, wherever it is that I'm fishing. That's one thing about a crankbait. If you're not hitting bottom or hitting the rock or the stumps, wherever it is you're fishing, you're not getting bit. Deflection is the key of fishing a crankbait. So, like I said, there's a couple banks on this lake, or even up front. There's a couple points where the rock does a slow taper, about 15 to 20 feet out. Then I'll cast towards the bank and bring it out. Again, I'll use my throw it out, keep my rod tip up. As I feel that rock start to taper down, I'll lower my rod tip. Just make sure that you're always keeping contact with the bottom or the rock or wherever it is that you're fishing. So, like I said, for the most part, that's what I do. Just parallel those banks. Throw it out. Just make sure you're always hitting bottom, hitting that rock. So that's it, guys. Just a few tips for you guys. Hopefully that helps you guys out. Helps you guys catch a few more fish. But I'm gonna get back at it. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Guys, it's far from a giant. It's cold, and we're still cranking, baby. Bomber square A. You guys can see it's paralleling that rock. There's still bass. We'll hit these little guys. So you see rock, start cranking.